Hey, YouTube family, how are you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well. So today, something kind of cool happened. One of my colleagues at work came in with a little gig bag, and he's like, "Hey, this is a little guitar that we have at home. Someone gave it to us. It's trash. We were thinking of throwing it out, and then I thought, hey, maybe you'd like to have it and see if you can fix it or do something with it, but it's garbage, so we don't want it." So here it is. Here is the gig bag. I never even opened it to see what was inside, so we'll do that right now. But it does say Squire on the front. So I'm thinking this has got to be one of these little kind of Squire tellies or Strats or something. So we'll have a look. I'm just getting back home from work. The family's all gone. They're doing their own thing. I thought, hey, let's go unbox the guitar, or unbag, I should say, the guitar, and see how bad it really is. All right, so, yep, it's a little Strat. Look at that. All right, see if we can figure out what's wrong with this thing. So, it's, hardtail Strat. Huh. Wow. Look at the saddles. Saddles are tilted way down. And the action's not bad. This input jack is totally loose. Don't even know if it works, but we'll find out in a minute. One volume, one tone. Switch. We know what's in there. It's cheap stuff. Oh, big chip right here. Woohoo, look at that. Neck pocket. Neck pocket has a crack. I don't know if that even's showing up. Is it? Alright, neck pocket has a crack there in the corner, but it's just a finish crack. I think I can barely feel it. And it has another one right here. It's a tiny little one. Let's see what we got here. String alignment's not too bad. Frets aren't bad either. I mean, they're all gray. Just a plastic nut. And we got a broken tuner. Look at that, we're missing a tuner head. These don't have the screws on the ends of them. Like, I have old tuners here. I was kind of thinking I could pop a head off one and then put it on this one, but you can't. These are, I guess they're pressed on or something. So I have to change the tuners, I guess. These are different. Look, they have two screws. They have one in the bottom and one at the top. So kind of on the angle there. So I would definitely not have anything here that would fit. But I might be able to, make something fit there. And yeah, just a typical little hardtail Strat. It's too bad this bridge doesn't have holes, because I would make this string through if I had it. And you know what? We might just do that anyway. We'll see. Oh, geez, look at the action screw on this one. It's like way out. Oh, and this one too. All right, well, let's try and train this thing. I just finished doing a little video on training your guitar. So let's try and train this thing and see if we can get it to play, and then we'll find out what's really wrong with it as we train it, and then maybe we'll try and spruce this thing up. It might be a nice little guitar for some little kid, maybe, wanting a guitar for Christmas. Parents are struggling a little bit financially. Might be a good gift. Could polish it up, maybe. I got some black paint. We could touch that up a little bit. Anyway, he said I could do what I want with it. So let's see what we can do with it. I'm just going to snug up these strings a bit. Just going to try and tune it by ear. I'm going to... Alright. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. last one I'll try and tune with a pair of pliers. There we go. All right. So, oof, jeepers. I'm gonna fix these action height screws, just at least get the saddle level before I start to make any adjustments. And then we'll just follow the regular train protocol, if I can find the right wrench for this. There we go. Try to get these down. Alright, we're tuned-ish. Not even going to bother checking with the tuner. And let's check relief. Alright, so this neck actually has quite a bit of relief. So we're going to take some relief out of it right now. I'm assuming it's a 4mm. Yep, it is. We're going to tighten that up a bit. Alright, double check. Alright, now we got this neck is almost perfectly straight. Alright. It's good. So let's do the action now. Very quickly. Action's a little high. Yeah, it's way up there. This neck angle is wrong. But I'll see if we can get the action down to where I'd like to have it, if a kid was going to play this. And then we'll deal with the neck angle later. The low E's got to come up just a smidge, maybe half a turn. Now we're going to use a tuner so we can actually check the intonation. However, I don't know if this jack's going to work. I'm just going to try and snug it up by hand. Just to kind of there we go. It's probably moving in there, and I don't want to break any wires. Put that in. See if we have any. Oh, jeepers. Hey, you know what? We got signals, so I guess it's working. Yeah, it's got to move forward. All right, well, let's do this. Try that. Oh, that's pretty good right there. Look at that. All right, I'm just gonna, so look at where that E string saddle is. So I'm just gonna stagger these other saddles as per this one, just by eye, and then we'll be a little closer and we'll be able to check. All right, look. So I just set that stagger kind of roughly, and we'll see how far we're out. And then we'll plug it in and see what it does. Okay. Okay, so the E string is right on, actually. Oh, wow. The B string is just a little bit flat still. So we'll move it forward some more. There we go, we'll try that. Oh, perfect. you're wondering why I'm pulling on the strings, I'm just stretching them. Okay, this has to move forward as well. It's flat. Try that. So I don't know what the scale length is on this. I'll try and take a measurement later. Probably, I guess maybe 24 maybe, or I don't know. Maybe less? It's pretty good. Move forward maybe a smidge more. Whoops, you guys might be able to see that better if I angle it. That's pretty close. Yep. All right. Let's plug this into an amp, see what we got. We got signal to the tuner on the pedal board. All right. Let's see what we got with this thing. Hey, we got sound. This thing is so small. Wouldn't it be funny if I showed up to a gig with this? There isn't any major fret buzz. Let's see if the middle position works. Middle position. The sounds aren't terrible on this, man. It's crazy. No major fret sprout. Fourth position. Tuned pretty good. With these crappy tuners and this nut, I'm very surprised. And the nut height, yeah, the nut height's a little high, but it's not terrible. The E string is actually perfect. The B, the G, the D, the A, and the E are a little high, but the E string's good. And the neck position. Alright, well, toe knob's a little scratchy, but it works. It's getting better as I turn it. See? It's just dirty. Volume knob's a little scratchy. Gotta try some drive on this thing before we pack it up. Wow. Well, well, not bad, not terrible. Definitely some stuff to work out here. So look at these saddles. Look how low they are. See how they're like all cantilevered down? So again, we'll probably have to shim this neck, get it up a little higher in the front of the pocket, and have to work on this nut. Strings are binding just slightly. These string trees, I hate these. They're terrible. They'll be gone. And tuners, replace those tuners. And I'm going to have a look on Amazon to see if I can find one of these 5-screw mount hardtail bridges that have string through body holes. And if they do, I'm going to drill through this thing and install a string through body hole plate right here. Anyway, I wonder if I should bring this to a gig. The boys in the band would be like, "What are you doing?" Like seriously. Because every weekend I got like a different guitar and they're like, oh gosh, here we go again. It's so funny actually. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to end it right there. Join me in part 2. We will tear this sucker apart. We'll shield some cavities. Check the electronics. I don't think I'm going to change anything. It's not really worth it. And, shim the neck. We'll at least fix that nut. And I'll try and find a replacement set of tuners that would kind of work for this. I probably have something here. With any luck, just the traditional tuners that I use, this bottom screw hole might just line up. But then there'll be this one up here, but whatever. Not that big a deal. It's not a pristine guitar by any means. So this is the Squire Mini by Fender. And it's crafted in Indonesia. Designed and backed by Fender. And it feels like a satin neck. Would need some sanding. It's a little kind of sticky. Anyway, if you have one of these, tell me what you've done to it. Or, what you use it for. It'd be kind of interesting to find out. And we'll do something with this. Just not sure what. All right, you guys take care. God bless. And I'll see you in part 2.